And hello traders, and welcome to another video. So in this video, guys, we are going to quickly go through the trading dashboard Notion template, and I'm just gonna explain to you how to use it properly. So this is basically everything that you need trading dashboard. So where you can basically make your trade plan, make your checklist, you can journal your trades, you can do even your ASR, and basically everything that you need is right here in this journal, in this template. So it's really going to help you a lot because you're gonna have basically all-in-one workshop. Sorry guys. All-in-one workshop where you can do basically everything in terms of the work that you're doing behind, just trading and taking trades. So we are just going to go through it, and I'm going to explain to you what you are going to do. So first off, we're going to start with the trade plan. So guys, basically this is where you're going to make your trade plan. So of course, when you download the Notion template, everything here is gonna be blank. It's gonna be empty. Okay. I have just filled it up, with some examples on how and what you should add and how your trade plan is gonna look like. So of course, based on your strategy and what you're trading and what you're doing, you need to make your own trade plan. But I'm giving you an example, on how this is gonna look like. So you're gonna see, guys, that you have basically rules here that you're gonna fill. So strategy rules, pairs, time frame, sessions, and you can add everything. So for example, I'm trading only 8 pairs and I'm naming the pairs. I'm trading only high probability hybrid reversal pattern, high probability continuation pattern. I trade all the sessions 24/7. So I do not trade a single session like majority of other traders. So because I'm mainly executing on higher time frames, I do not have that rule, that I'm only trading a single session. I don't like to do that because, for me, trading is not only about, financial freedom. It's also about the freedom of time. So I do not like to sit on my PC every single day and trade like 4 or 5 hours sessions. Okay. I value my time, and this is why, I'm just trading on a little bit more higher time frames, and this is allowing me to not trade single sessions and not spend a lot of time, in the front of the screens every single day. Okay, so basically your strategy rules that you're gonna fill up here. Then you have your risk management rules, guys. So I always risk 1% per trade. So when I trade lower time frames, I have one loss rule. If I take one trade, I don't take another. For example, if I see, prices coming into supply zone on 1 hour time frame, and I'm switching up to lower time frames, if I take a loss in that zone on the 1 hour time frame, I don't trade that setup anymore. So I already took my loss, and that's it. That's the rule that I tell my members. It's you only have one bullet in your gun. So, try to take the best trade possible, because, if you take a loss in that 1 hour supply zone, you're not allowed to take anymore. This is allowing us basically, to not over trade and whatnot. So basically your risk management rules, guys, and then you have rules for entry, so everything that you are going to write here down for rules of your entry. For example, I trade 1 hour and 1 minute time frame only, and only when I have a hybrid setup. So yeah, I trade 1 hour time frame when OB is not too big. I trade 1 minute time frame only when the order block is larger than normal or too large. So I want to have a good risk reward. So if the order block on 1 hour time frame is really, really large, we have rules, what large is, what small is, and yeah, basically it depends on that. Then you're gonna have rules for exit. And you're gonna have also rules for stop loss. So you're gonna guys see, click on the here new, and basically you can add whatever you want, you know, so your rules, you're gonna write your rules. And this is basically how you're gonna make a trade plan. You know, in the previous video, we talked about trade plan, how the trade plan should look like, how can you make a trade plan, what trade plan should contain, etc., etc. And based on that video, you know, when you learn how to make a trade plan, when you backtest your strategy, you know, when you have everything that you need, when you have done your ASR, etc., etc., then you're gonna come here and you're gonna fill up everything about your trade plan. Okay, so again, this is only example, quick example, just to show you, just to showcase, you know, what you need to write here. So also you have characteristics of pairs, guys, here, so you can add certain characteristics of the pairs. So for example, I'm gonna click here on EURUSD. So this pair is mostly trending or moving and ascending price action. It likes reversals and continuation trades and has characteristics to continue from ascending power. So basic information that you have found about the pair. Once you have done, you know, your backtesting, your characteristics of pairs, your naked charting, etc., etc., on that pair, on that specific pair, you're gonna write everything down. So informations that you have found. Again, guys, I told you already that price action is basically the language of the market, and every pair has its own language. So you cannot trade the strategy and trade it on all the pairs. Some pairs are gonna, you know, love a little bit more continuation trades. Some pairs are gonna love a little bit more reversal pair trades. Certain things are gonna appear more on other pairs than others. You know, nature of the pair is gonna be different. For example, GBP/USD and EURUSD are not the same, even though they have USD in it. EURUSD is more safer to trade. GBP/USD is a little bit more volatile to trade, you know, a little bit more risky to trade. So you're gonna have a specific setups that are working better on your USD than GBP/USD, and then you're gonna have a specific setup that's gonna work better on GBP/USD than your USD. So you guys need to know those things. So basically how the pair moves, what the pair likes to do, what pair doesn't like to do, you know, the nature of the pair. So you're gonna write all the informations about the pair that you are trading right here. Okay, so basically this is everything about the first page. You know, this is where you make your trade plan, where you mark your pair characteristics, and you can add them, guys. So everything is, you know, here you can add that manually, write down everything, make it beautiful and nice like I did here, and that's pretty much it. In terms of setups, guys, you're gonna have basically your models, what you're trading. So for example, I'm trading reversals, I'm trading continuations, I'm trading also 1 minute reversals, 1 minute continuations, and also I'm trading double confirmation entry and 1 minute double confirmation entry. So I'm not gonna reveal, you know, the setups that, you know, we are trading with a hybrid strategy, but this is basically going to be your entry model. So what type of, you know, execution, what type of pattern, what type of, you know, entry model you have. So this is going to basically help you out with understanding what you're trading, you know, how the pattern looks like, etc., etc. So just click on it, make your own template, you know, it's just cool to have it, you know, here, just a quick reminder, you know, of entry model that you're using. You can also add certain trades that have passed and, you know, gone in a profit. So, you know, once you're trading, you can come back here and look at it. So it's gonna give you a little bit more, you know, confidence in your psychology, you know, that, you know, what you're doing is good and you should keep it up. So yeah, cool thing to have. And we're gonna move on to the checklist right here. So you see, guys, you can make your own checklist. Again, this is only example of how it should look like. So you're gonna have, I don't know, maybe you're trading 5 pairs or 3 pairs or only 1 pair or whatever the pair that you're trading, you're gonna have your checklist. So in the last video, I explained the importance of checklist and what a checklist is. It's basically, you know, the thing that you're gonna check right before you execute the trade. It's gonna help you a lot with your emotions. You know, it's gonna keep you more disciplined. So you're gonna trade with less emotions, if you have your checklist. So before you enter the trade, before you want to execute the trade, you can ask yourself certain questions. So again, it doesn't need to be like this. Okay, this is only for example. So for example, you're gonna have your USD, and in order for you to enter the trade, you do not want to see corrective market, you do not want to see volatility, you do not want to see a lot of wicks, you want to see more than one candle breakout if you trade continuations or reversals, and you do not want to see a big wick. So you can add your things, certain questions. So you can add, did I forecast this trade in advance? Do I want to? Would I take this trade if I'm trading $1 million trading account? So certain questions, and again, it's something personal. It also depends on your trade plan and the strategy that you're using, what you're gonna write down right here. So you can add, you can see, you can click on the new one, and you can delete this one. Sorry, this is only for example. Yours is gonna be blank. So, but again, if you do not want to use these pairs, you can delay them, and you can add your own pairs, and you can add your own boxes with your own unique questions. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the checklist. Very, very important thing, a very useful thing that you're gonna use right before you enter the setup. So the trade journal part, guys, again, you have everything that you need here, as you guys can see, so you are going to have everything. Look at this, you can go on October, you have November here, December here, all the things that basically the calendar. And once you take a setup, once you take a trade, you can go ahead and journal it. So in the last video, I told you that first off, I'm gonna explain a little bit on why journaling is important, and then we're going to go through the Notion template and how to use it properly. So basically, guys, believe me, you cannot trade on a Forex markets if you do not journal your trades, okay? And a lot of people think that they can trade without journaling. So they think that, they're not gonna journal and they're gonna be successful. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if you want to become a successful and profitable trader, you need to journal your trades, guys. Okay, why? With journaling, you are going to spot things that are repeating. For example, you're making a mistake. How are you gonna spot and correct that mistake if you're not journaling your trades and if you do not have the right data in front of you that you can analyze? If you're basically not doing your trade journal, if you're not journaling your trades, you're basically guessing. You're basically gambling, guys. Okay? So you need to understand that really, really important thing is to journal your trades. You cannot trade. It's like, trading without the trade plan. It's basically you guessing. Basically you gambling. So journaling your trades should be done every single day. I mean, you do not need to do it necessarily every single day. You can do it, for example, once a week. So, you have a trading week. Maybe, you took, let's say, 2 trades this week. And then on the weekend, you're going to journal them. You're going to break them down, in terms of technical analysis, in terms of your emotions that you have felt during those trades, So everything, you have a little bit more time on the weekend. Maybe some of you guys are working, some of you guys are, going to school, whatnot. So, you're going to have a little bit more free time on the weekend. So why I do not like to journal my trades on the weekend is, and again, it's not the bad thing. You can journal your trades once a week. It's perfectly okay. But why I like to do it every single day is because, let's say, for example, I had a trade in Monday. Okay, I open up a trade in Monday morning. Once the trading week passes, and let's say, there's a weekend, when I start breaking down the trades, I'm going to have again the data about technical analysis, because TradingView is there. I'm gonna open up my TradingView. I'm gonna analyze the charts. I'm gonna see the things that I did good and the things that I did wrong in form of technical analysis. But the thing is that I'm not going to remember the emotions that I have felt in the Monday morning, because 5 days have passed when that happened. So that emotion is not going to be present. I'm not going to remember it, especially if I had a couple of more trades later on through the week. Okay, so this is why I like to do journal daily. Not daily, but only when I have trades. Okay, when I have trades, then I want to to journal them. So let's say, for example, it's Monday morning, I take a loss, okay, and then on Monday evening, when those are emotions that I felt are not present anymore, I'm not affected by that loss. Then evening comes, I'm gonna journal that trade. So I'm gonna look at technical analysis, the things that I did wrong, good, etc., and then those emotions that I felt in that day are still gonna be there, still gonna be present. I'm gonna remember them correctly, and I'm gonna write them down. Because again, guys, 90% of trading is trading psychology and our emotions. So if you do not journal your emotions, if you're only writing down the technical analysis, you're also doing, wrong things. Maybe, you have fear of missing out. And maybe, you analyze the setup incorrectly because, you wanted to get involved in a trade. And maybe you missed some certain negative things, that you didn't saw the first time. So right now when you're doing a journal, you saw them. So this is how journaling is going to help you improve your trading, because you're going to see those patterns repeating. So maybe once every month, you're going to do your ASR on your journal. So let's say every day you're writing the journal. And then once a month, you're going to do an ASR, Advanced Self-Review, on your live trading that you have done. And then you're going to start analyzing everything for 1 month. Then you're going to see, I have trades here, I have trade here, and you're going to analyze everything. You're going to go through everything, and maybe you're going to spot certain things, certain patterns that are repeating, maybe some mistakes that you're making over and over again. If you're not journaling, guys, how you're going to spot them? How can you improve those things if you're not journaling your trades? It doesn't make any sense. You cannot remember every single trade that you have taken. And this is why it's important to journal your trades, okay? Because you're going to see those things and you're going to improve your trading. Maybe there's a mistake that you see, okay, this month I made this and this and this. I had 3 losses. Whoa, let's see, there is a pattern here that I didn't recognize, that I was not aware of, but right now, because I'm journaling my trades and I have a data in front of me that I'm analyzing, okay, right now I'm spotting the mistakes that I'm making. Either that be technical analysis or either that be emotional feelings. You're gonna spot those mistakes, and this is how you're gonna improve your trading day after day after day after day. So guys, if you're not journaling, you're basically missing out, and you're basically in big disadvantage over other people that are doing their journal. Okay, so basically really important thing, you cannot trade without journaling. So here in front of you guys, you have basically a calendar. Every single month, you can go through and do your journal. So if you have a trade that month, you're gonna click and you're gonna write down every little thing about the trade: date, month, date, time that you have taken, a session that you have taken, P&L that what type of entry was it. You're gonna write down emotions, technical comment, and you're gonna have copy paste the link of trade before and trade after, and all the informations about that trade that you need. So maybe over the course of 2 months, you're gonna see that you're making a little bit more losses when you're trading in London session, and maybe you're more profitable when you're trading in New York session. So those little things, believe me, are going to help you tomorrow tremendously. So basically really important thing, guys. is to journal your trades, and you have basically everything that you need here. Look at how organized this is, you know, based on the date, on the month, you know, everything that you need is right here. So ASR also, guys, you have, you know, page for doing your ASR. So the thing is about the ASR, one thing about the ASR. So basically I explained in the last video what ASR is. It's advanced self-review, and basically, you know, you can use it when you're backtesting strategy. So all the informations that you have from backtesting, you're gonna write it down here, and this is going to help you make your trade plan. So first off, you find a profitable strategy, then you backtest the strategy, then you do an ASR on that strategy, then you make a trade plan on that strategy, okay? And then you test that trade plan out, if it's profitable or not. So the thing is that about the ASR here that I do not like is that you need to calculate everything for yourself. So the journal is not going to calculate all the percentages, all the trades. Was it a continuation entry, or was other entry model? You know, you're not gonna find all those profitable things because, you know, the journal is not gonna calculate everything for you. So you need to add everything manually or on your own. You need to do your own calculations and everything. Again, still you have, you know, database, and you have everything. You can do your ASR here, but again, I personally do not use it. I personally use Excel spreadsheets, backtesting spreadsheets that we have, because on those spreadsheets, you're gonna write all the data, and the backtesting spreadsheet is basically going to calculate everything for you. So it's gonna give you, you know, a dashboard. It's gonna give you, you know, graphs. It's gonna give you everything. It's gonna compare strategies. It's gonna, you know, compare sessions. You know, every little single thing that you need. You know, it's gonna be automatically calculated for you. You just need to put in the data. But the backtesting spreadsheet is not gonna be available in this community. Okay, so backtesting spreadsheet and premium journal are going to be available only for hybrid trading FX community members. So in this community, we're not going to give you guys that. We're going to give you the free journal, but that's more like a journal, not for not for doing an ASR, not for doing backtesting necessarily. And also one thing about the free journal is that it doesn't have trading dashboard, it doesn't have graphs, it doesn't, you know, show you a lot of statistics that the premium journal and backtesting spreadsheets are doing. So, you know, it is what it is. If you want to get your hands on that, you can join Hybrid Trading FX community. Again, it's far better because everything is going to be calculated automatically for you, so you do not need to do these things manually. But if you do not like Excel spreadsheet, and if you like, Notion a little bit more, you can use this. It's also perfectly fine. You have everything that you need here. So, but only bad thing is that you need to do everything manually. So you need to calculate all those things manually. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, guys, again, ultimate trading dashboard. I think that everyone, for every beginner trader, advanced trader, or whatever you are, you're going to benefit from this. I'm sure of it, because you're going to have all in one place where you can do your work. Basically, you can make a trade plan, you have your setups that you're trading, you have the checklist, you have your trade plan, trade journal, you can do your ASR. Everything that you need is basically in this trading dashboard. So again, guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys need any help with making anything, or something is not clear to you, you didn't understand something well, you're a little bit confused on what you should put here and there, again, guys, for every question that you have, we are here for you. So just send us a message in Discord, and we are gonna be more than happy to help you. Okay, guys. So yeah, quick video explaining and going through the trading dashboard. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna see you in the next one.